In this video, it's not about buying the dip, but it's shorting right into strength. Price rallied all the pre-market, CPI pushed price even higher. And then on market open, we ran stops right above the pre-market highs, right into a level where price previously sold off 60 to 70 points from. So in this video, I'm going to show to you how this buy trap actually formed and how it looks that the buyers actually got absorbed, which then gave a very good sell opportunity, and why this short made a lot of sense even after a strong CPI move. So let's get right into it. All right, so going over the higher time frame, you can see in the pre-market we had some consolidation over here at our area of demand slash support from a long time ago, and then we started uptrending slowly. Right, I'm on the 50-minute time frame, started uptrending here, and then we had this CPI news data come out, which pushed price to the upside very aggressively and then stayed there. But here we started slowing down a little bit as we came closer to the area of the day prior, where in the pre-market we had demand slash support, and then we rallied up from there. But on market open, we consolidated here a lot, making like an area of consolidation where sellers were just loading up and absorbing all of the buying to then make that massive sell-off of like 70-60 points. And this area, which was previous support, got just melted through straight away with strong aggressive selling. So I'm expecting, if we pull back into there around the 40s to the 50s, I'm expecting those sellers to step in again and defend those levels where they were previously strong enough to break down below demand and support. As you can see as well in my pre-market plan, I wanted to look for shorts over here. So that's exactly what happened when we were rallying up in the pre-market, right? This is where pre-market ends and market opens after this. We rallied up straight into that level where we had this area of consolidation where sellers absorbed all the buying, and also that previous structure level, which was support, now potentially turning into resistance. So let me jump onto the lower time frame to show you. So right here, we're on the lower time frame, and as you can see, market open is right over here. We popped up, potentially trapping buyers already over here, right? So we had a lot of strong buying, but that buying immediately failed, and I can show you that right on the book map over here. So this is market open, right? And we had a lot of strong buying right from market open, right over here. Popped up into the 50s. Like I said, my area of interest is 40 to 50. We popped up right into here, filled this offer, and that's where we started selling off aggressively from, and all of that buying from the open immediately failed. Those buyers are getting stopped out and they're in pain. So then we sell off slowly, and then we have this bottom reversal set up here. But as soon as we get back to those highs, I'm still expecting those sellers that there's a potential chance that they're still going to step in and give a nice sell-off. So I'm watching this area here at the highs for a potential absorption or trapping of buyers. So I'm watching this whole area from the 45s to the 50s where sellers trapped those buyers and immediately sold off from there. And let's see how price looks once we revisit that level. So a lot of buying is coming in here, and now we're entering into our level of potential rejection again from those same sellers that sold right after market open. So what am I seeing here is buyers are really trying to push price higher. They're really trying to get that break and hold above those pre-market highs. They're really trying to get the continuation going of that CPI move. But what I'm seeing right now here is in that same area where price sold off from, buyers are kind of struggling right now and they're slowing down. If you compare it to this movement here, buyers are slowing down over here already, and you can see some selling starting to come in. So let's play it further and see what buyers will try to do. So buyers are really hitting the ask very aggressively right over here on all these pops, but you can see a lot of aggressive selling coming in as well. So all that buying is right now just, first of all, hitting the ask very aggressively, and it's not really pushing price higher above this previous high day. And then eventually I see the buying kind of getting smaller and weaker as well. Like on these little pops here, I see almost no to weaker to almost no buying, and then a lot of aggressive selling steps in. And then you target like around the 28s where those buyers were very strong and defending that CPI move. And right now you're in at the 44s, let's say. Right now I would go break even already, because if buyers are able to push price back to the 44s, to the highs, I would not want to be in this trade anymore. So we're targeting the 28s, we're break even already. Selling is very aggressive and very heavy right now, and it's just a straight move to the downside with almost no drawdown, because all that buying was trapped. And also what's happening at the same time is all these late buyers that are buying right over here, that are buying over here and at the highs as well, as soon as price starts breaking down, that's when their stop loss gets hit, and those stop losses of those buyers are going to be sell orders, and that's just going to fuel a move down further to the downside, right? Because their stop losses are sell orders. And as soon as their stop loss get hit because they're buying late, they're buying at the highs, that's just going to fuel that move to the downside, and that's better for us while we're in our trade to the downside. And you could also say, why am I not targeting the low day? Well, sellers previously already tried breaking below that CPI candle and they failed, and they got met with a lot of aggressive buying and they all got absorbed right over here. So it would be illogical for me to enter in a short here because I'm seeing another rejection and absorption of buyers at the highs from that area from the day prior. It would be just straight up greedy and stupid of me to target anywhere below low day. And why not target just above low day where buyers were strong, they defended that CPI move, and there's no reason for me to target any lower. If I can get this pullback here and I can get this move to the downside, I would not want to get greedy with it and just target the 28s and be happy with my 16-point move on a 5 points of risk, which is just over 3R. And that's just a quick, beautiful trade here. You're in at the 4:08 p.m. and like 7 minutes later, you're out of the trade already. Right here, our target just got hit with a lot of aggressive selling. So you have 3R in 7 minutes with very, very clear, very clean analysis as well. Like, this is an area from yesterday where sellers were very strong on the pre-market. We popped above, those buyers immediately failed, and then we popped back in the air again. The buyers were getting absorbed at the highs, they were getting weaker, and a lot of aggressive selling started stepping in. And then all these pullbacks, I see weaker to no buying and even a lot of aggressive selling. So that to me is a perfect short entry, and then you target just above low day to not get greedy and to not get screwed over by these buyers that defended the CPI candle as well. So that's the breakdown of this short top reversal setup, right? If you like these type of breakdowns and it helps you read the order flow, I'll keep posting these. Let me know in the comments, please, what you like about them, or if I could do anything better that would make you understand or appreciate the video more. Let me know. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe or share, and I'll see you in the next one.